Hello, my name is Marcus and welcome to a tour of my board game collection. It's been a while since I did this one, so I thought I would just have a look. I think it's been 2 or 3 years since I lastly showed you my collection, so let's go through it and talk about how my collection is sorted. I'll start it off here at the door. There's not a lot of light right now, but this is sort of a little thing for playmats. So up here I have these two are the Dice Tower playmats. Then we have four right here, then split into two. These are Unstable Games playmats, and these are from the whatever, I can't remember actually. And this is the playmat for a game that's down here called Small Railroad Empires. And we start off here at the first shelf. This is the one that my wife has decorated with a bunch of dinosaur stickers. So that's a bunch of dinosaur stickers all over. And that's of course why the two dinosaur skeletons that I have up here, sort of with room intended here back for the big T-Rex one. I just haven't really bought that one yet. But I also have some room for some Donald Duck little collectible figures here. Scrooge McDuck in his car with his server, a Donald Duck Explorer dude, and a what is his English name? Duck Adventure, the Duck Adventure car, and some random Lego Jedi I found recently that is probably gonna be thrown out or something. And we also have a Donald Duck related games here. What is it? It's checker. No. We call it Kusabolle. What is it? Put that here, and Ludo as well. I actually, I can't remember what's called. That's annoying. And another Lego Ludo here, just a fun little thing to have, family-friendly games. And then we have 2 Ticket Ride shelves, and you're probably thinking to yourself, maybe if you have seen some of my videos, I've had 4 shelves filled with Ticket Ride. Now I only have 2. What's the story? Well, I achieved, so to speak, my goal. I achieved having every single commercially available Ticket Ride that there was. And then one day I was sitting there looking at the shelves of all these Ticket Rides and thinking, there's some of these we just don't play at all. So these are the ones that I really like, really want to play. Northern Lights, United Kingdom and Pennsylvania, France and the Old West, Poland, the new 8, which is Iberia and South Korea, Germany, Mac Collection 3, Heart of Africa, Track Switcher, which I actually haven't played yet. I'm getting around to checking that one out. Paris, Berlin, the card game, and the dice expansion, which just is a wobbly box. These are the ones that I've elected to keep out of all of the Ticket Rides. There's way too many. Then in here we have all the extra equipment, which is what it's made for right now. Box, bands, plastic bags, these cool little bags, some dice, extra component holders in there, and a dice tray here. And then we have my collection of playing cards. I have a mini Donald Duck one there, round Donald Duck ones there. The entire Arsenal series here, really cool set. A new box with the Middle-earth stuff. Let me just get it out here. Can I open it with one hand? That's the big question right now. Hell yeah. If I open it correctly I can. The new ones from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Really, really cool looking. And we have some dinosaur cards. Year of the Tiger. It's really getting dark in here. Year of the Tiger. I'm still waiting for Year of the Dragon. And the Everdell playing cards. These are pretty cool looking. And this little box here, which is also Lord of the Rings related, it's just one that I use to store some more playing cards in here. Oh, it's difficult. Come on. Alright, so you have some Donald Duck and some Mickey Mouse. The Dice Tower ones in here. 2 of these are actually signed by Dice Tower members. Woo. Gotta remember to bring these to us this year. Organ character cards from the Han Rain guy, Awkward Yeti. Some more Year of the Tiger cards and some Nordic myth related cards, and these are cards from Hollywood Undead, my favorite band. They make some playing cards at some point. So the idea, maybe I will one day make a video where I go through all the playing cards that I have, more specifically, having a look at them someday maybe. This is still my 2 game shelf. It has gotten quite a bit smaller, just having 1911 Omicron vs. Scott, Star Wars Empire vs. Rebellion, and Everdell Duo on it. But that's because, you know, I have a whole bunch of 2-player games over there. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Then we have Railroad Empires. I have every single thing for it, including the playmat. And of course Viticulture, which I have. I think I also have everything for Viticulture actually. Pretty sure I do. We have Critter Kitchen and Distilled. These 2 big, all-in, really beautiful boxes. Super awesome productions on those ones. And then we have the Miscellaneous shelf. We have Holding On, Trouble Life, Bill Curse, Byfall, Perfect Alibi, Chameleon, which is all sort of games my wife has bought. And then we have Riverside, which is, it just fits in here right now, but it's, I love that game. Tapeworm, Handbrake Party Game, The Bad Company, which is basically a Danish version of Cards Against Humanity. And then these 2 boxes contain all of our Uno, Llama, and the Mine. All in there. We have, and they're all filled. Like, there are 9 card games in there. I think like 7 of them are Uno for some reason. Continuing over here, let's take the bottom shelves, now that I'm already on the ground. First of all, we have 1 board game bag and another board game bag. I only use that one. It's perfect size, like it fits the Distilled and Critter Kitchen. This one's just annoying. But here we have, well, we have a Stratego Disney Junior version thing. Dixit Disney, the only Dixit we have. No, wait, it's not. But really cool looking. And Rummy Cup. I brought this one home recently because I know my family likes to play it, so it's just, let's have that one in here. That's a talking thing about sexual things. And then we have the World, Countries and Flag, one of my favorite trivia quiz games, because I'm actually really good at that one. And then we have some stuff in the ammo. I was about to say my wife's quiz game shelf, and it is. I know in Time Out I would absolutely get rid of those. Triple Pursuit, Disney and Logo, I accept those. Besserwisser, all these blocks in here, Besserwisser stuff. And again, like, one of those I like, the other ones I would get rid of. But it is me and my wife's collection, not just me. The 2-player Catan, the Duel. That actually belongs over there. Should I put it over there? I should probably put it over there. And then we have the partner stuff. That is some quiz games that's all about body and stuff. It's my wife is a nurse, or not quite a nurse, but she wants to take that step on. Right now she's just unstable working, so that's sort of quiz games to help with that. And that is, you should know that. It's a quiz game where the answer is obvious, but you answer incorrectly sometimes. Then we have sort of the sci-fi shelf here. Rex is Twilight Imperium related. It's a Wonderful World, and the 2 Itarias up here. Yeah, whatever. And then Planet, we haven't played this one yet. My wife picked it up recently. Haven't gotten around to it just yet. And then we have Racing / you have a hand of 6 cards that make you move up a mountain. I think Heat and K2 play very similarly, and then you have Long Shot because it is also sort of a racing game like Heat. So it's sort of thematic tie-ins on these ones. K2, of course, one of the long-standing games in my collection, but Heat is a little bit better. By the way, the way I organized with like the boxes is either in size, as you can see here, or it's just in how I like them. This one is not accurate because the K2 already had a dent, so I don't want it to be on the bottom. It's already weakened. And then we have the dinosaur shelf. This one has become a little bit smaller recently. Gotten rid of some dinosaur games. But you still have Dinosaur World with all expansions in it. Draftsaurus with all expansions. Dinosaur T-Body and Jurassic Parts. I mean, there was quite a few other games on here, but I've recently had to get rid of them, unfortunately. Then we come to the castle sections. Castle of Burgundy, Castle of Tuscany, Castle of Burgundy card game, Castles of Malkin Ludwig, and Castle Tan. Yeah, it just fit in here in the box size, but yeah. But sort of a castle section again. Then we come to the first of many nature themed. This is, what is it called? Anthropomorphic animals. We have Ecos, which is not anthropomorphic animals, Bunny Kingdom, which is a fun little drafting game, and of course Dundalk and Happy Camper on the top. And then we have just a straight up shelf here of, and if I move over here, shadow way too much, of 2 animal games, Spectacular and Meadow. Just straight up animal, great drafting game, and Meadow, just really amazing game. And some more straight up animal games here, Creature Comforts, Maple Valley, reforest the plants of the Pacific Northwest Coast. Parks, Barren Park, Forest Shuffle, and Coney. A bunch of animal games in here, mostly split in here because of the size, because these are anthropomorphic, should probably be down there. I might have to have a reshuffle of this site because I'm selling some games very soon. And my Super Loretto shelf here, the dice game, the Duel, Junior, regular Super Loretto, Aquaretto, and a goodie box filled to the brim with a whole bunch of goodies. What's it called? Promos and stuff. I have a lot of stuff, far from everything. I want everything. And at the top here we have some of the big box shelf. We have Wingspan, the nesting box, which actually I should move this one over here because it is a new dice tower set to be used with Wingspan. We have a Lego chess over here. This is sort of a rare Lego piece. It's pretty cool just to have it. I mean, it's one of two chess pieces that I have. I will show the other one soon. Dinosaur exhibit. It looks really cool on the shelf with how it looks. The cover, so I really like having it up here. And it's been up here for forever. I can't move it now. I have the complete collection and the Orleans on the anniversary box. Two massive boxes here on top. So really the massive box shelf is up here. And this is the one that you see basically in all my videos. It's the one that develops the most. I need to move some stuff up so it's not empty up here. Because this is the one that is shown, these are the ones that are shown in the videos all of the time. This one over here is a little bit more hidden, but not bad for that sake. So yeah, Monogamy, it's an adult game, and yeah, should be aware of that. This is a, oh, that was some stickers. This is Iron Age, the game that me and a friend have play tested, and we have bought this one to support the designer in trying to get the game out. Tridal Imperium 2nd and 3rd edition. Still haven't read the rules on 3rd edition, which is, we need to play this soon, but I also really would love to have a 1st and a 4th edition for all editions to have a look at. Here we have my collectible card game shelf, so to speak. I have some Locana. Wow, it's really dark over here, but I have some Locana, and in here I have a little bit more Locana, but mostly this is my Magic the Gathering collection. It's not huge, but it's not small either. This is the Garfield Games place with Paladins of the West Kingdom, Architects of the West Kingdom, Shipwrights, Viscounts, and Viscounts of the West Kingdom collection expansion. Here we have the Lord of the Rings, the card game, and also the collectible card game, the Lord of the Rings, the collectible card game. They're all in these boxes here. This is the card game, this is the Saga expansions, this is collectible card games, I have forgotten. Unstable Games shelf here. Tic Tac KO, Dragon Ball, Exile Legends, Wrong Party, Command of Nature, Habitat Dinosaurs, Llamas Unleashed, more Command of Nature. The second shelf, Casting Shadows, and Here to Slay, and that's it on this shelf. And then we have the Lord of the Rings, the first Lord of the Rings shelf, alongside Ticket Ride Europe 15th Anniversary Edition, Lord of the Rings Risk, Lord of the Rings The Duel, The Search, Journey to Middle-earth, Similo, the Hobbit card game, the Confrontation, reason I got this one, I have to have it played, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth, and the Duel for Middle-earth. And then here we have the War of the Ring, 1st and 2nd edition, the card game, The Hunt for the Ring. The Fellowship of the Ring trick segment. You can't see it in here, it's way too dark. It's here. And over here we have the Lord of the Rings Reign of Kingdoms game, which is not the corruption one, but the other one, a Hobbit card game. Why do I have two monogamies? Whatever, Cluedo and Monopoly to round it out. And just round it out because my camera runs out very soon. These are some games that have been in my collection, but are leaving it quite soon.